Obsession is a powerful force that can easily take hold of our minds and steer us in directions we may not have intended. It often starts small, perhaps as a fleeting thought or desire, but over time, it grows slowly, consuming more of our attention, energy, and focus. When we become obsessed with something or someone, it's like our world narrows, and that one thing becomes all we can think about, often at the expense of everything else. What's interesting about obsession is how deceptively it can begin. It might stem from a goal, an ambition, or even a relationship, things that, in moderation, are perfectly normal or even healthy. But when we start to fixate too much on one aspect of our lives, we lose balance. Our thoughts begin to revolve entirely around that obsession, and it becomes hard to think clearly or rationally. One of the most difficult aspects of obsession is the illusion of control it provides. We often believe that by focusing intensely on something, we can achieve a certain outcome or hold on to something we fear losing. But in reality, the more we obsess, the less control we actually have. Obsession clouds our judgment, makes us act impulsively, and distances us from logic. It's like being trapped in a loop where we constantly overthink, but never find peace or resolution. At its core, obsession is tied to fear, the fear of losing something, the fear of not being enough, or the fear of uncertainty. We latch onto people, ideas, or objects because they provide a sense of security, even if that security is false. The problem is, the more tightly we cling, the more we suffocate whatever it is we are obsessed with, and ultimately, we end up driving it away. Breaking free from obsession requires recognizing its hold on us. It's about understanding that, in life, nothing is truly within our control, not people, not outcomes, not the future. Once we accept that uncertainty is part of existence, it becomes easier to let go of the need to fixate. By releasing our grip, we often find that the things we were obsessed with don't slip away but settle naturally into their proper place in our lives. Letting go of obsession doesn't mean giving up on our passions, goals, or relationships. It simply means finding balance, being able to care about something deeply without allowing it to consume us. It's about trusting the process and understanding that we can work toward what we want without losing ourselves in the pursuit. When we stop obsessing, we open ourselves up to new possibilities, new perspectives, and new experiences that we may have been blind to before. In the end, obsession is a form of attachment that's rooted in fear. Learning to loosen that attachment, to let go of the need for control, and to trust that life will unfold as it's meant to can bring us peace. It allows us to experience life more fully and to focus on what truly matters, without being held captive by our own desires. Obsession may be a powerful force, but so is the freedom that comes from letting go.